What's up? This is Madchild from Swollen Members, Battle Axe Warriors, and now a solo artist. You're watching Action Recon.
Let's talk a bit about your Battle Axe Warrior movement that you kind of started up. And,
sure.
Just sort of give people the lowdown on it, what it's all about, and what you're trying to accomplish with it.
Well, what we are accomplishing with it is that we're bringing the whole family together. You know, and being on Sub Noise, I've gotten introduced to the whole sort of ICP thing with the juggalos and juggalettes. I've gotten introduced to the Tech 9 thing with the technicians. I've gotten introduced to the Cottonmouth King thing with you know, their fan base. And I was like, you know what? This is crazy because it happened by accident, but Swollen Members has the same loyalist type of fan base. So I was like, we need to give something back to our fans where they can really feel part of the family and get a chance to network with each other and make friends with each other through the internet, and then hopefully get to the point where we start doing festivals and maybe one warrior in Hawaii will sleep on the couch of another warrior in Toronto, or one warrior from Vancouver will go to LA and meet some other warriors there. I wanted to build this family so we can have a way to network with each other. And it's basically a family. It's about positivity. It's not a gang. It's a family, it's a brotherhood about positivity. We're also starting Battle Axe Dimes for the ladies. Pink Dragon's heading that up, and there's already a couple hundred girls ready to join that, ladies to join that. And basically, I think we got 11 or 1,200 members already, and we sell packages to our family members where they get 2 t-shirts, everything exclusive. You have to be a Battle Axe Warrior to wear the exclusive stuff, so you get dog tags, you get a bandana, you get a flag like that in the background. Once you join and you're an official family member, you're recognized, everybody is documented. And what we want to set this up is now in the future when I start going on tour, I'll meet with 20 or 30 warriors in each city. We'll go out for dinner whenever I have days off, or we'll meet before the shows and hang out and get to know each other.
You seem to really know how to use social media properly. I noticed, I see it on Twitter, on Facebook. Do you feel social media has really sort of changed the entire dynamic of hip-hop and the way it's promoted and what can now be done for...
I think the internet has changed the whole dynamic of hip-hop, in some ways positive, some ways negative. I think the social media aspect of it is one of the positive dynamics of how the music industry has changed. I think it's a great way to connect with fans and friends and family and talk to them directly. It's a great way to keep people updated on if you're interested in what an artist is doing. It's a great way to keep updated on what's going on. I think that we're in an oversaturated world with music because of the internet. I think that there's too much music at everyone's fingertips and it's moving too fast. In some ways that's good, but in some ways it's bad. Like, we're never gonna have Jimi Hendrix again. We're never gonna have a Johnny Cash again. We're never gonna have these legends. Like, if there was no internet, Everlast would be the next Johnny Cash. I put out my record and already people are like, when's the next stuff coming out? I'm like, dude, you just got the record. Like, I come from a generation where we fucking drive for a year and listen to one album, you know what I mean? And especially, hopefully, the kind of music I make and the intensity and the fierceness I put into my lyrics, there's a lot of thought that goes into that. So you won't catch some of the things I'm saying until 30, 40 listens later. So, like, let it soak in. You know, I make music that hopefully will, you know, last the ages of time. And I do want to keep up with what's going on as far as hitting people over the head constantly with new music and make sure that the quantity is there. But one thing we have to remember that's as important or more important, I think it's more important, is the quality. You know, I see some artists putting out song every day, boom, boom, boom. But you listen to the songs and half of them are fucking garbage, right? So
a lot of filler out there.
Yeah, and that's just to stay fresh on the blog sites for the day. You know, I'm down with making quantity, absolutely, but the quality has to be there. So Swollen Members has a new album called Beautiful Death Machine, and that'll be coming out in either November or February. We're not exactly sure yet. Probably February, the way things are looking. And the reason for that is because there's been success with my album, so I'm touring heavily right now.
Right. Who's producing, featuring? Can you give us any little hints or insights into it?
Into what?
The new Swollen.
C-Lance has a good amount of beats on there. Rob the Viking, of course, has a good amount of beats on there. And we're going to be doing a couple things with Chin, who did Judgment Day. And I think we're going to keep the circle pretty small. D-Rex is doing some cuts on there. and we have a few guests that are fierce lyricists, that are people we admire and respect. And we're not going to go overboard, like I said. There's just a few, and that's it, man. We keep it in the family, and it's a rip your face off, lyrically, razor sharp fucking album. It's the real deal. It's, you know, Daggermouth was dope, and it definitely was, you know, a certain sound and a certain feel.
It was a great album.
Thank you.
This
This is gonna be Daggermouth on fucking steroids. I was gonna say Vicodin, but we don't want to say that, so we'll say steroids.
When you decide to be something, you can be it.